I've played this deck once before this week, but I'm going to give it one more try because I really think it can be something. I replaced the Tall Nut with, or Primal Walnut, sorry, not Tall Nut, that doesn't exist in this game, with 3 copies of Fireweed to get more lava for our Hibernating Berry and our Mirror Nut. So we don't actually have a lot of nuts to trigger, trigger our Mirror Nut, but we do have, Imitator, and Imitator's the main thing. So if we get 2 down, big things are going to happen. Yeah, so you might have noticed in this intro, I'm in a different car. So my normal setup of resting my laptop on my knees is... There's... The fire department just went right by. I don't know if you could hear the sirens. Probably not. Okay, and they conceded. Thank you, Christos Brian. But yeah, different car, so I can't rest my laptop on my knees as well. So I'm in a very, how you say it, precarious setup. So I bet that this will not be the last time that my laptop falls during this video. And really this video is kind of just a, some daily uploads are going to be bangers, and some are going to be daily uploads because you need daily uploads. But I had the chance to do this today, so we're doing it, of course. And, yeah. This would be crazy if Paul Pro also disconnects. I would love to, get a game going. Okay. Arm Wrestler. So we could just start trading damage, or we could meteor it. I'm going to save... Well, so he could do the obvious sumo into the child. The mascot zombie. And if that's the case, I think... I don't know what the right play is. We'll do this. But if he plays a gravestone, we know exactly what he's going to do. Which is kind of... It feels surprising how often when you play a sports deck, you can get that line. This is really good. Okay, he didn't play it. So you want to get the Galactic Cactus down so that, 2 bullseyes good. But we don't want our Forget-Me-Nuts to get splashed. So I think if he there's a 25% chance he has Smash here. So I'm gonna not play it. And if he smashes that, we know we did good. It's because he didn't get a value. He had Rolling Stone. Okay, that's also... should have been a good thing to play around. I can pretend I was, but I wasn't. And now... we love to next turn get our Pair Paradise down and then double Transfig. Double Transfig is so good. Because as long as it's in the Pair Paradise still, even if they destroy one, when the next one evolves, it puts it back in the environment. Okay. We'll do something like this. It's kind of a weird play, because we're sacrificing our Forget-Me-Nuts, but I don't expect this to be a very trick-heavy deck, so I think it's okay, and I'd rather the bullseye damage, and that Galactic Cactus to stay alive. And now we have a threat on the field for this turn, so he's going to do that, which lets us get our Pair Paradise off for relatively free. That's not good, but I'll play that there. 3 damage to face, it's okay. So yeah, I was at my home for about a week there. Now I'm back to the car. The banished car. It's not hot today, which is the worst part about recording in the car. But alas, it is still a car. But I think it should be about a week. A week from now, I will be moved into my dorm. Which is very hype. And once that happens, it's possible I just stop doing content because I'm loving my life so much. And if that's the case, sorry, but also, I'm happy, so that's it. But I really plan to keep making videos. That's a bad... Okay, this is kind of a cool 2, because this is hard to remove, and this is in the back, so it's protected. I think we're just going to do a solid play of... dang it. Interesting. That's not what I would have chosen, but I guess you get the transfiguration out of the environment, which is pretty good. And that's a really strong zombie now. I'll do this just because it'll kill that, and it's like 3 extra damage. It's a lot, in fact. Probably a good thing I did that. I wish that when Transfiguration turned into Brainana, they just had no brains for a turn. Because that's like an insta-concede, and that's really funny. But now we have Mirror Nut to just win the game, frankly. Yeah, this is unwinnable for him, nearly. I guess he could win in this full left lane. But that's not what he's gonna do. He's just gonna try and say, aha! I removed both his transfigurations. Good for me. But that's not the case. Maybe it would have been even smarter to put these bullseyes in front of that, just in case. No, it wouldn't have, in fact, because I would have lost, because he would have bounced one of them. Is this a sports zombie? It is. Interesting. Because you never see that ran in sports decks. Okay. So he could move this behind. Okay, he's in it for a turn. Good for him. But we do just have another. Because the Pogo kind of duplicated these. So he's holding me off for 1 turn. But can he do it for another? And we're even going to put Hot Lava here. So the doors are closing in around him. The walls are closing in around him. That's the phrase. There's an interesting thing my school has, which is like rent tech. So it's just a big catalog that their library offers. But the variety is crazy. It's like you can rent a keyboard, or both kinds of keyboards, a musical keyboard and a, typing keyboard. Or, I don't know, you could rent, like, a hammock, which is not really tech, but I guess a lot of college kids want to rent them. But there is a lot of cool stuff for video protection. So I can rent a better mic. This will probably only be for main channel stuff. But I can also rent the lapels, the clip-on mics. So you can do awesome man on the street or whatever you need. I think they do also have studios, which I don't know if I'll use. But I guess if they have really nice mics, it could be good for VO. We'll play one more for the fans, everyone out there. But yeah, I'm very excited. I think I'm going to be very, very happy, if in a little bit of debt, but that's okay. Now we need... What do we want here? We do have Imitator and Pear Paradise. But we need something to put in there. That'll work. We're just gonna play that. That's kind of bait for the freeze environment, to be honest. Because I'd like him to get that out early if he has it. Galactic... Okay, it's teleport. That's fine. Galactic Cactus matches up very well into his other superpower, the Surfer. Yeah, we're just gonna Berry Blast Demir quick. Get it out, because getting the free teleports could be very bad very quick. And then we can put Hot Lava on this environment next turn, just to make sure he doesn't do any funny business. Or just Berry Blast again. Depends on what he does. He does the exact same thing. but I think he will be very unhappy with my hot lava. He'll be like, who runs that? Who runs hot lava? Guy who's running Mirror Nut and Hibernating Berry. That's me. That's right. Okay, Paradise down, looking good. Double Pecanolith is, like, not the strongest, but, it's good enough. Okay, he's gonna Leap, which is... okay. That's a really good card to get from that. Because now I don't really want to... not a lot of cards I want to put there. What I could do is... so this does 3 damage. So I could Pecanolith right here. Which means this does 2. This will be on 4 HP, so it doesn't kill that. And in fact, it dies. Which is pretty bad. I could also just go straight to face. But then we really need to hope this blocks. Or I could kill that and just block for a turn. That's honestly not a terrible plan. Kind of a sad plan. Takes the wind out of my sails. But sometimes you need to let the sails furl themselves up in order to have better prospects for... how did he freeze me? I wasn't paying attention. I was just monologuing. So now I think I'm gonna double Gravitry. Wow, 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 wow! Okay. None of that's terrible. However, we can't really remove the Plankwalker. And we can also only play 1 card. Pecanolith does not save me in terms of damage. This might be GG's. Getting a Plankwalker turn 6 is pretty hard to defeat. It's like 70 outside. It's not hot, but the cars just absorb the heat. I get what the babies talk about when they, like, die in the cars. Like, you know what? I feel you. So we do block the Conjure, but, you know, this is going to do 6 strike through. Which probably means it's Jover next turn. Because, yeah, this deck does not have good amphibious removal at all. Excuse me. But we do have a few things that could save us. What this is gonna... I think it leaps the lowest card. The lowest brain card. Which is really bad. You want it to be the highest card. Because he could have gotten a Zombot if that's just how the card worked. Okay. So Pecanolith doesn't save us. But neither do many other things. In fact, nothing. I think our only way of winning... it might be guaranteed lethal. Yeah, we'll just play whatever, because we're sad because we lost. Thank you very much for watching as we watch this turn play out, though he might be a meanie and linger in tricks. Yeah, thank you for all the support. I did stream yesterday. Thank you for all who showed up. Didn't go too well. I went 2-2, so I got one more game today, and I gotta win it, but I don't think I'm gonna. But I will probably be done streaming by the time you see this, which is sorry. But yeah.